Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 25, entitled The Glories of Devotional Service. Text number 24. Tayete sadhavas sadvi sarvasanga vivarjitaha sangaste shvatate prartyaha sangadosha harahite. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. O my mother, O virtuous lady, these are the qualities of great devotees who are free from all attachment. You must seek attachment to such holy men, for this counteracts the pernicious effects of material attachment. Purport. Kapila Muni herein advises his mother Devahuti that if she wants to be free from material attachment, she should increase her attachment for the sadhus or devotees who are completely freed from all material attachment. In Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, verse 5, it is stated, who is qualified to enter into the kingdom of Godhead. It is said there, Nirmana Moha Jitasanga Doshaha. This refers to one who is completely freed from the puffed up condition of material possessiveness. A person may be materially very rich, opulent, or respectable, but if he at all wants to transfer himself to the spiritual kingdom, back home, back to Godhead, then he has to be freed from the puffed up condition of material possessiveness, because that is a false position. The word moha used here means the false understanding that one is rich or poor. In this material world, the conception that one is very rich or very poor, or any such consciousness in connection with material existence, is false, because this body itself is false or temporary. A pure soul who is prepared to be freed from this material entanglement must first of all be free from the association of the three modes of nature. Our consciousness at the present moment is polluted because of association with the three modes of nature. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita, the same principle is stated. It is advised, Jitasanga Doshaha, one should be freed from the contaminated association of the three modes of material nature. Here also, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, this is confirmed. A pure devotee who is preparing to transfer himself to the spiritual kingdom is also freed from the association of the three modes of material nature. We have to seek the association of such devotees. For this reason, we have begun the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. There are many mercantile, scientific and other associations in human society to develop a particular type of education or consciousness. But there is no association which helps one to get free from all material association. If anyone has reached the stage where he must become free from this material contamination, then he has to seek the association of devotees wherein Krishna consciousness is exclusively cultured. One can thereby become freed from all material association. Because a devotee is freed from all contaminated material association, he is not affected by the miseries of material existence. Even though he appears to be in the material world, he is not affected by the miseries of the material world. How is it possible? There is a very good example in the activities of the cat. The cat carries her kittens in her mouth, and when she kills a rat, she also carries the booty in her mouth. Thus, both are carried in the mouth of the cat, but they are in different conditions. The kitten feels comfort in the mouth of the mother, whereas when the rat is carried in the mouth of the cat, the rat feels the blows of death. Similarly, those who are sadhavaha are devotees engaged in Krishna consciousness in the transcendental service of the Lord, do not feel the contamination of material miseries, whereas those who are not devotees in Krishna consciousness actually feel the miseries of material existence. One should therefore give up the association of materialistic persons and seek the association of persons engaged in Krishna consciousness, and by such association he will benefit in spiritual advancement. By their words and instructions, he will be able to cut off his attachment to material existence. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport.
Vandeham.
The following is a class on Srimad Bhagavatam. 3rd Canto, 25th Chapter, Text number 24. Given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Recorded on 24th of November, 1974 in Bombay, India.
As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Prithivite ache jato nagoradi gram. Sarvatra prachar hoibe morna. He wants that in every village, every town of the whole world, there may be a center of Krishna consciousness, so that people will take advantage of it and they will also become sadhu. This is the mission of Krishna consciousness. So, the sadhus have been described in different ways. Titikshava karunika suhida sarvadehinam ajato satrava shanta sadhava sadhubhusana. We have discussed this verses. A sadhu, because everything you want to learn, you have to take some penance voluntarily. So, we have to give up something in the beginning, just like we advise. No illicit sex, no intoxication, even up to smoking bidi and taking tea. So, one who is accustomed to these habits, for him to give up immediately these things, it becomes a little painful. Therefore, one has to become tolerant. Never mind. I will have to become free, just like to become cured for some disease. We agree to undergo surgical operation, although it is very painful. Tolerate. Similarly, we have to learn toleration, although there will be some pain. That is called titikshava. At the same time, you have to become karunika, taking compassion of the fallen souls. You have to go from country to country, town to town, city to city, village to village, to enlighten them, to become Krishna conscious. That is sadhu's duty. Those who are preachers, they are better sadhu than those who have gone to Himalaya. The sadhus who have gone to Himalaya for his personal benefit, that is also good. But those sadhus who are preaching and facing so many difficulties, so many opposing elements, they are better sadhu. They are better sadhu. They are fighting for Krishna's sake. So karunika, because they are more compassionate. One sadhu has gone to Himalaya, sitting there in a secluded place, not to be bothered by any asadhu. That is also nice, but that is personal interest. But those sadhus are not gone to Himalaya, but have left Vrindavan, easy life, and gone to fight to the world. They are better sadhu. That is the opinion of Krishna. Joy imang paramang guhyam mad bhakti sobhidasvati nacha tasmat manusyeshu kaschit me priyakrittama. Those who are preaching the message of Bhagavad Gita, facing many opposing elements, many difficulties, Krishna says, nacha tasmat manusyeshu kaschit me priyakrittama. Nobody is dearer than him. So, if you want to become very quickly under the recognition of Krishna, then every one of you become a preacher of Krishna consciousness. That is the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bharat bhumite manusya janma haila ja, janma sarthak kari karo paropoka. And in India, everybody is conscious of Krishna. Uh, Somebody I am asked in foreign countries, how many Krishna conscious people are there in India? Then India, the same person, they are Krishna conscious. Unfortunately, they have artificially covered that by the so-called blind leaders. Andha jathandhi rupaniyama. The leaders are advising them, what is the use of becoming Krishna conscious? Now you become technical conscious. So, no, that will not make us happy. We have to become Krishna conscious, especially in India, because he has got his birth in India for developing Krishna consciousness. So we should not give up this opportunity. Not only that, we shall become fully Krishna conscious and we shall go outside India to preach Krishna consciousness movement. That is Paropoka. That is the best welfare activities in the human society. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. Bharat bhumite manusya janma hoila jar. Of course, he expected from the human being, not from the cats and dogs. So, sadhu sangha is so essential. And sadhu's symptoms are described. And Suhida, we have already explained. Suhida means well-wisher for everyone. His heart is full of well-wishing for everyone. Everyone means for Indians, nationals? No. Sarvadehina. Sarvadehina. All bodies, even for the cats and dogs. A devotee wishes welfare even of the cats and dogs by giving him prasadam. Take little prasadam. So the dog will be also. There is an instance during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, devotees from Bengal were going to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and on the way, a dog also began to follow them. So, the leader of the party, Shivananda Sen, he was also giving food, prasadam, to the dog, and the they had to cross one river, and the boatman would not take the dog. The Shivananda Sen paid him some more money that you take the dog. This is Vaishnava. That this dog has taken our company, he is going with us, how I can leave him behind? So he paid more money. Please take this dog. This is called Srila Sarvadehina. And the dog was emancipated. He went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he was sitting as dog, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was eating something and throwing it to the dog. In this way, the dog got Vaikuntha. This is Krishna consciousness movement. That this consciousness, this sympathy for everyone can dispatch even a dog to Vaikuntha. Srila Sarvadehina, Ajata Satrava. A Vaishnava is not enemy of anyone. Ajata Satrava, Shanta, always peaceful. Sadhava sadhu. This is the first preliminary symptoms of a sadhu. The next, Mai anannena bhavena, simply attached to Krishna. Anannena are the external and these are internal. Ananna bhavena bhaktin kurvanti je dirham. Simply As Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekang saranang braja. So a devotee, a pure devotee, is simply attached to Krishna. They are not a devotee is not disrespectful to other demigods. That is a mistake. That is, Krishna devotees, they do not care for other demigods. No, a Krishna devotee cares for the other demigod very rightly. Because he knows what is the position of the other demigods in comparison to Krishna. Just like Durga, goddess Durga. In the Brahma Samhita, the goddess Durga is worshipped. In which way? Srishti sthiti pralaya sadhana shakti reka chaiva jasya bhavanani vibharti Durga. Mother Durga is the external energy or potency of Krishna, and she is so powerful that Srishti sthiti pralaya sadhana. She can create, she can maintain, and she can annihilate or bring devastation. She is so powerful. Srishti sthiti pralaya sadhana shakti reka. And Mother Durga is so powerful alone. Chayeva jasya bhuvanani vibharti Durga. But she is acting not independently, but like the shadow, chayeva. Chayeva jasya vibharti bhuvanani. By the indication of Krishna. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita also. Maya dhaksena prakriti suyate sacharathanam. So don't think that this material energy is working independent. She is working under the direction of Krishna. So a devotee knows this. Just like a policeman is working. A sane man knows that he is working not independently but under the government order. This knowledge is required. Not that because policeman has got some power, he becomes God. No. God is not so cheap. You can accept parasa shakti vividaiva sriyate. God has got multi-energies. One of the energies is Durga. Not that she is all in all. No. There are many millions of Durgas, many millions of Shivas, because there are many millions of universes, just like many millions of police posts. Similarly, these demigods, there are many, many millions, but God is one. God is not million. Of course, he can expand in million form, that is different. Sangsha, Vivinnans. So, this devotee offers respect to the demigods as the assistant or energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not as the supreme power. That is the difference. And one who does not know what is God, they take this demigod as supreme. They are less intelligent. So, therefore, a devotee offer respect to the demigod, but he knows that Supreme Lord is Krishna, Krishna through Bhagavan Sam. Therefore, Mai anannena bhavena bhaktin kurvanti je dhiravrata. Bhajante mang dhiravrata. Bhagavad Gita. Mahatmanas mang prartha daivi prakriti mase. Bhajanti ananna manaso. Ananna bhaven. It is not that they disrespect demigod. They give proper respect to everyone, what to the demigods, even to the ant. Tinadapi sunechena tarorapi sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadhari. Amanina. Everyone is given respect by Vaishnava. Matkite takta karmanas takta sajana bandhava. But they are ready to give up family, relatives, everything. Sarvadharman parityajya. Matkite, only for Krishna's sake. They can. This is sadhu. Then, what is their business, activities? Madasraya, katha mrishta. They simply take pleasure in talking about Krishna. They simply take pleasure, sinnanti kathayanti cha, by hearing about Krishna. We have got so many things to hear about Krishna. How Krishna is fighting, how Krishna is killing the demons, how Krishna is behaving with the gopis, how Krishna is playing as a cowherd boy, so many things we have got. Therefore, Krishna has given us so many literature. If you simply hear and talk about Krishna, we are translating all these books about Krishna katha. Already there are about 1.5 dozen books, big books. We have to publish 60 books like that, simply about Krishna. Simply about Krishna, apart from Bhagavad Gita. So, we can read Sinnatang, Kathantang, Sinnanti, Kathayanti. So we have got enough to become sadhu if you simply hear about Krishna and speak about Krishna. Tapanti vividhastapa naitana madhvata chetasa. The immediate relief will be that we shall be saved from the sufferings of this material condition of life. So these are the symptoms of sadhu, and Kapil Dev is summarizing. Mother, taete sadhava sadhi sarva sangha vivarjita. These symptoms are visible when one has no more any material attachment. Sarvopadhi vinirmuktam. This is sadhu. No more designation. I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am American. These devotees, they have got no such conception. Every one of them is thinking, I am servant of Krishna. This is called sarvopadhi vinirmuktam. These are upadhi. Even this varnashram, that is also, I am sannyasi, I am grihastha, I am vanaprastha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has rejected all these things. Nahang vippa nacha narapati. I am neither Brahman, nor Kshatriya, nor Vaishya, nor Shudra. Then what you are? Gopi bhattu padakamaleo dasa dasanu dasa. This is my position. This is called sarvopadhi vinirmuktam. No more designation. So if we become no more designation, then immediately the whole world becomes Vaikuntha. We are fighting. I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am American, I am Indian, I am German. The whole disturbance is there. This is my land, this is your land. The whole world is doing. As soon as they become Krishna conscious, immediately this hellish world becomes Vaikuntha. Immediate. Tatkhanat. Simply one has to learn. So such important moment we should take very seriously and try to spread it all worldwide. That will be the best service to the human society. Thank you very much.